Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the VINDY 150 here at the world-famous Indianapolis Motor Speedway. The season finale for Formula America. For the first time ever, these cars will be going flat out around this famed oval. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the broadcast. Welcome to the show. My name is Nico. I will be your host for this race here. And later on, we got the VINDY 500 starting at around 5 p.m. Eastern. Welcome, one and all. We had Aesop Purge taking pole position for this final race of the season. We got 60 laps coming at you. Loud Balloon starting in second. Chief Dinkaroo in third. The championship has been clinched up already. Two-time winner Clutch FL Man looking to sweep Indianapolis. He won the last race out at the Indy GP by a sizable margin. We'll see if he can do the same here today. Slay Raccoon, the driver's champion, locked it up, looking to finish out the season as strong as he possibly can. Top three on the podium today as we go through the rest of the field. We'll get a cash payout, 25 for first, 15 for second, 10 for third. So not too massive of a payout, but enough to make you want to race hard for it. And we got a newcomer, the Doc, starting in 9th position. Now everyone below him did not qualify. Prince, Tyler Fink, and Country Pepper were not here for the qualifying session a little bit earlier. We did do a 3-lap average for the qualifying, so that's how the grid was determined. 25 seconds to go. Purge will lead us to green. He's looking for redemption from last year's VINDY 500 last January, where he placed in 4th just outside of the money positions. He desperately wants to be on that podium here today, and I'm sure he would love to take home a win. Everyone's gunning for a win. Both the teams and drivers championships have been locked up. There's Clutch FL Man in the chat. T. Smitty and Loud Balloon also in the chat. And we're going at here. Here we go. A meow from Chief Dinkaroo. The grid has been set already. With the new update, we can now set the grid beforehand. And that's exactly what we did. The last race for Formula America. It's been a great season. Lots of great action. Lots of ups, lots of downs, lots of great battles. Lots of drama. First time winner in G9. Won his first ever Vantage race at Road America. And here we go, folks. Heading to the grid now. Drivers are ready to go. You can see the grid here, 2 by 2. We'll do a standard pace lap, as always. And here we go. 61 laps, 60 of which will be racing laps. Aesop Purge on pole position. 12 driver grid here today. One of the largest of the season. Everyone's here for the VINDY 500. Everyone is here ready to go. 60 laps of racing to determine a VINDY 150, winner. Not the VINDY 500, that's not till later. There's Country Pepper starting in last. There's Aesop Purge starting in first. The drivers entering turn 3 now. The crowd is on their feet as we're getting ready to come to the green flag for the VINDY 150. The opening day here on the 5th anniversary of the creation of the Vantage Racing team as we know it. June 21st, 2020 is when this great servers started, and here we are 5 years later celebrating with a day full of racing here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Aesop Purge will lead us to green. He's got Loud Balloon on his outside. Behind him he's got Chief and Clutch FL Man. Who can get the run into turn 1? How aggressive will these guys be? It's leader's discretion off of 4, and here we go, coming to the green flag in the air. We are racing, and they're wrecking already. Cars around in the back. And I think we're going to have to wave off the start here. A couple of cars wrecking in the back. Aesop Purge leads us to green, but we have a pile up in the back. Loud Balloon shades of the 1996 US 500 at Michigan. Not the best start. But Purge leads the way here. These guys got very aggressive right off the bat. And this second pack, gonna go a little bit crazy. T. Smitty up in the second. Here comes Tyler Fink, 3 wide behind him. G9 Toes, Country Pepper. All these cars involved here. 3 wide in front of him. Tyler Fink, does he go to the bottom in turn 3? Does he make it stick? He does! Tyler Fink in the second place, but he's gonna wash up the track, and now here comes T. Smitty looking to get back up the inside for second position. And I'm gonna assume that they're racing back to the line here as T. Smitty gets a little bit wide off the corner, and here they come running to the line. Nasot Purge. You can hear him decelerating there, and their first green flag lap was just racing back to the line with that hectic start. Caution flag is out, and we are pacing here. Let's go ahead and take a look while we can at the championship standings. As mentioned, it is all wrapped up. You can see the 29-point lead here for Slay Raccoon. The most you can get in a race is 22. So G9 Toes will have to settle for second. Prince, Purge, and Chief are all very close. Same with T. Smitty, actually. T. Smitty is within shouting distance of getting third. So third place really up for grabs here. This is not a double points race. It's just a regular old race. Regular points will be allocated. I think everyone is here. No, we might have to go another lap around. As here come the drivers now. So, here we go, folks. Round 2. Let's try again. The Doc. Exiting the pits now. And then, or is he trying to enter the pits? I don't know if he has damage here or what's going on. I think he does have damage. Heavy damage for the Doc, it would appear. So we may be going around one more time after that hectic restart. Hectic restart, really. Not what you want to see here, but hopefully we get it cleaned up and we can go racing to the end. Getting ready to go single file here. Are we going racing this time? Nope, we're gonna have some pit stops. Some pit stops coming at you. The likes of Chief Dankaroo, Prince, G9, Dungeon Drill, they're all coming in. Likely damage for a lot of these guys. So per rule, it is a two-lap pit stop cycle. Pace lap cycle, I should say. One for pitting and one for gridding up. Who's gonna come out first? Looks like Clutch does get out first. He'll rejoin seemingly in 5th. The Doc out there trying to get around the track as quickly as he can. I think he'll get there. So at the end of this lap, we'll go racing one more time. Hopefully the drivers can clean it up a little bit for this restart. And this just in, they are going to do another double file start. So basically looking at it as a waved off start there. So they'll grid up one more time, and we'll go racing one more time with the order set by how they race back from the caution. We'll get a proper, hopefully, start here. And here we go, middle of Turns 3 and 4 in the short chute. Coming to the green flag once again. So let's get those wrecks out of our system, folks. And here we go. Aesop Purge still leading the way to the green flag restart. Championship leader and champion-elect Slay Raccoon starting in 4th. Here we go, off of turn 4. Here we go again. Green flag back in the air, and we are racing once again at the Vindy 150. And Purge will lead them to the line. Can Country Pepper get alongside him? He can. Who will be ahead into 1? Country Pepper around the outside. Does he clear him? No, he doesn't. Purge will hold up to the inside. And oh, car's washing up the track. Country Pepper off the wall a little bit. Contact. Purge is around. Off he goes. It's just one car. It's just one car. Comes on the track, and the pole sitter knocks down the order. Here comes Slay Raccoon, looking for first down the back straightaway, trying to make a move. Here comes Clutch. But it's Slay Raccoon into 3 and into the race lead. Clutch behind him. 5-car pack out front. Prince is here. Clutch to the lead. He won 2 weeks ago at the Indy Road Course. He's looking to sweep Indianapolis. Slay Raccoon gets him at the line. These two going back and forth. Slay right on his gearbox through 1 and 2. There he goes, looking for the lead. So the top 5 are in their own little pack. Country Pepper trying to hold on to these guys' draft. Purge and Chief Dinkaroo are in the pits, so their strategy is going to be thrown out the window. Here's G9 Toes, Tyler Fink, Loud Balloon. This second pack of drivers. Ginger Ale, who was here for the Homestead race, making his second appearance of this season. The Doc, kind of running all on his own. But out front, it's Clutch FL Man and Slay Raccoon side by side across the line. And here comes Prince up the inside, 3 wide into 1. He takes the lead of the race. Exciting racing so far. Slay looking for a move on the outside, nowhere to go. Actually gets bumped off the line. There's T. Smitty, and they make contact into the wall. Round he goes. Single car incident. Everyone avoids him somehow. I think he actually might have got clipped there. We'll have to see if they call it a caution, if we're racing back to the line or not. Clutch still leading. Country Pepper in second. There's Purge trying to avoid going a lap down. Country Pepper to the outside. Just next to him at the line. We're still green, so it was deemed a single car incident, no caution. Prince, and that's Chief Dinkaroo who's a lap down now. Mixing it up with the leaders here. So a long way to go, so no need to get discouraged if you're running a lap down. I'm not sure getting dumped is entirely a single car. That's true. But they did deem it just the one. As we see a fight for the lead, Clutch to the inside, Country Pepper to the outside, and Slay Raccoon trying to pick his battles behind. He's going to stick to the bottom, and I think Chief will probably do the same. Not a big fan of this camera angle off of 4. But to the line. It is 3 wide across the line. Oh, there's contact there with Slay. Does he hold on to it? He does. Loses some speed and some time, but manages to keep the car facing in the right direction. So these hard tires, they'll last around 23 to 27 laps, depending on the rubber and how aggressive you are and everything. And I think that's what most of these drivers will be opting for. As Country Pepper leading some laps here at the Vindy 150. In the draft, you'll be hitting speeds. Oh, car around, it's Country Pepper. He's into the pits. Now Slay Raccoon will take over the race lead. Prince and Clutch in second, and that is going to be a caution. Caution is out, number 2 on the day. So we'll get a chance for everyone to catch back up. This is going to be great for the likes of Aesop Purge. Chief Nick will get his lap back. Doc and T. Smitty as there's a cone on the track. Country Pepper in the pits still. Just now exiting. Anyone know what a racing line is? It would appear some drivers out there are still trying to figure that out as Country Pepper exits the pits right in front of Aesop Purge. Chief Nick goes into the pits. Clutch leading. No, excuse me. Slay Raccoon leading. Clutch in second. Pole sitter Aesop Purge will get back up to 8th position as everyone should be going into the pits here. As I was mentioning, 23 to 27 laps is what you're looking at for the hard tire stint. We'll get you the telemetry there. No damage on the car of Aesop Purge. He would have luckily gotten that fixed in a previous pit stop. But here we go. Some drivers coming in. Slay Raccoon, however, stays out. So we have Clutch in the pits. G9 Prince. Tyler Fink, Dumden Drill. Purge is back into the pits. And they'll just be trying to get halfway and then kind of work it back from there. Who will come out first? Last time it was Clutch. This time it is Prince. Nope. Looks like we have a bit of a glitch here. My apologies in advance. Alright folks, we'll be right back. We have a bit of a technical difficulty here. And apologies in advance for that, but we are back racing. We have to give the liveries a moment to load as we continue around the track here. Slay Raccoon fighting for the race lead. Let's get the event data on screen so we can see what lap we're on. 13 of 61, only missed a handful of laps. As Green Flag Racing has resumed here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Look at this, 3 wide for third place. Now 3 wide for the race lead. Car spinning. That's the dock nearly getting into it. Country Pepper getting pushed towards the wall. Slay Raccoon, his livery has loaded in. Chief Dankaroo out front after being a lap down. Here comes Slay Raccoon to the very bottom of the track. Going to the lead. And even lower. Attempts to go clutch, but nowhere to go. As Slay, side by side, will have the inside with Chief Dankaroo. Stays in second. Chief Dankaroo still in first. Off of 4 in a drag race. Even pegging across the line. Slay Raccoon has the inside. 15 laps down out of 60 racing laps. 61 counting the pace lap. Clutch FL man to the bottom, looking to make it 3 wide for the lead of the Vindy 150. The entire field is all within half a second, just about. And to the bottom he goes. Clutch FL man takes the lead into 3, but Slay is going to try and stick it around his outside into 4. They are neck and neck. Here comes Loud. Into the wall goes Loud. Another car around. It's Chief, I think. Loud is spinning around and around in the back there. Will we be under caution? And we will be. Caution in the air. Number 3 on the day. So Loud Balloon involved in an incident here on lap 16. Well, 15 coming to 16. And that black screen means somebody has disconnected from the session. It is Loud Balloon. He is out of the Vindy 150. Can you believe that? Balloon is back, but unfortunately, his day is done. So Slay Raccoon is the race leader and will lead us back to green. Of course, after the pit stop cycle. Doc and Tyler Fink a little bit further back. I think they pit a little bit earlier on. Here comes literally the entire field into the pits, barring the Doc, who's full on fuel. Country Pepper is out as well. So Country Pepper will inherit the lead of this race. The Canadian with the Doc from South Africa. And an American clutch in third position, the top 3, all 3 different nationalities. These guys are cutting the track here. Gotta be careful. Tyler Fink taking out some cones on the pit exit here. back to green. It is Country Pepper leading us to green after he stayed out on the pit cycle. Look at this, the Doc getting ready to go. He is eager. An eager beaver all over the back of Country Pepper. It is leader's discretion off of the final corner, so he can go whenever he wants, and he goes now. Green flag back in the air. Can they keep it clean in the run to the line? Country Pepper leading the way into turn one. The Doc in second. Clutch FL Man in third. It's a good start for the top four here as they get away from the rest of the pack. Side by side for second place already. Clutch FL Man looking to make a move. To the bottom. Oh, bumps into the side of the Doc. Touches the grass a little bit. Gets sideways. And that turn two was a bit of a disaster. He goes down to third after challenging for second. Say Raccoon now is going to get the slipstream here. The Doc trying to go to the outside. Can he make it stick? They're side by side for, I think, sixth place back there. A little bit of contact. Country Pepper into the wall. He goes. Spinning. Nearly tags the driver there. That's Tyler Fink who just survived that. And I think Slay might have damage with as slow as he's going. But out front, it is Clutch FL Man looking to go back-to-back at Indianapolis. Won the road course, looking to win here. The Vindy 150. T. Smitty as the Doc goes into the wall. T. Smitty and Clutch making some contact into. Clutch will wash up. T. Smitty will wash up. And here comes the pole sitter, pushed all the way down to the apron. Challenging. 3 wide, nearly for third, and it is 3 wide. He backs out of it very quickly. Here comes Prince into second place. Chief Tankaroo was also a lap down. Now he's fighting for a top 3 spot. Lots of weaving going on. Gotta be careful, as you get a nice little look at everyone fanning out in the run to the line. Contact there. T. Smitty tried to pull back in line, and that opens the door for Chief Tankaroo to try and make a move into turn 2. Will he think better of it? Yes, I think he's going to try and set up a move here down the back straightaway. Contact off the wall. Do we have a 3 wide moment for the lead? We do. Chief Tankaroo to the very bottom of the racetrack and to the very top of the timing charts. New race leader, momentarily at least. Here comes T. Smitty, having a peek, sticking to the inside in 4, trying to make it work. Look how close it is across the line. By a nose, Chief Tankaroo is ahead. Let's try and make this camera work for a little bit. T. Smitty in P2. Prince feathering the throttle. You can see being patient. This is setting up for a very close run to the line type finish. As Chief goes to the bottom and takes the lead of the race. Prince trying to do the same. It's a little bit further back. As these guys a little bit more single file. You can hear it purge, feathering that throttle. Right hand side, the blue is the input of the throttle. The blue tower, the red tower next to it would be the brake. Teammates Slay Raccoon and G9 Toast, team's champions. Running 6th and 7th. I think we're getting to the part of the race where people are just going to try and maybe fuel save a little bit. We're nearing halfway. And there goes Chief to the inside. And he gets the pass done. T. Smitty going back at him. These two continuing to fight. Prince in there as well. He's going to take second place with a bit of contact from Chief. I think they're fighting for the slipstream from T. Smitty. You can see that's Country Pepper well off the running order. Not quite a lap down, but he is nearing a lap down. T. Smitty, Prince, and Chief Nickaroo still swapping the top 3 spots. Let's go further back. Tyler Fink here, running in 8th position, trying to work on Slay Raccoon. G9, trying to challenge the duo of Purge and Clutch FL. Man, those two go back a little bit. So does G9, though. The USRL days. Here goes Chief with a run to the line. I think he's going to get ahead, and he's going to be clear as they cross the line. Too Smitty stuck on the outside. Nowhere really to go. Dumb Gingerelle has lagged out of the race. Gingerelle will be classified as 11th position here. And here goes Purge to the bottom. And Country Pepper being ahead of these leaders. It's going to be very interesting. Chief Nickaroo pushes his way to the lead of the race, but T. Smitty looking for a cutback. Chief in the wall, and around he goes. Chief Nickaroo spinning out here, in trouble. Does anyone hit him? Do we race back here? Is that a caution? Do we stay green? We'll find out when they cross the line if they start decelerating. Nearing the halfway point already of this race. There goes T. Smitty to the lead. Prince has Clutch, who has caught up to his outside. Here goes Clutch, looking for somewhere to go. Makes some contact, but gets a good run. 3 wide across the line. Clutch was in the lead. We're still racing. So Chief out of luck right now as Clutch still in first. T. Smitty still fighting for the lead now. He's in first, now he's in second. Trying to go to the inside. Oh, just gets cut off on the nose there. Here comes Purge. Gets second. Tries to go to the outside. Tries to clear him into one. Not quite. Here we go. 3 wide into 2. I don't know if they'll all fit there. Purge smartly, I think, is going to back out here. And then he's going to get a nice little crossover. Prince is in on this party as well now. And Purge. We saw it happen in real time with a nice move there to take the lead of the race. Clutch stuck on the outside. They're slowly catching up to Country Pepper, who surely is going to play a big part in these runners with his draft here. And off the wall there. Here goes T. Smitty, leading the lap, taking the lead. And now he's going to try and utilize the slipstream of Country Pepper to pull away. Similar to what we saw with Alex Palou in this year's Indy 500, utilizing the lapped cars to his advantage. Although it doesn't help that time, because I think he ran into the back of him a little bit. Is he squeezing him? Here comes Clutch to the bottom. Country Pepper's in no man's land right now. And it was poorly managed from T. Smitty. Purge trying to get a 3-wide run to the line. Could this be what the finish is like? Three wide again. These guys are getting so risky. T. Smitty gets pushed back. Country Pepper hanging out with the big dogs up front, because why not? He led a lap at one point. He's officially not a lap down anymore. But as soon as Clutch gets past him, he will be. He has every right to one-lap himself here. If these guys are smart, they're going to try and utilize him to block out the others. Maybe try a pass right before the first turn so the others can get that dirty air and have to back off just a little bit. Interesting strategy here. Very interesting. Through goes T. Smitty. Back to the lead. Purge picking his battles here in the 16 car. Getting the look from Country Pepper. Let's go back a little bit. The second pack, Slay Raccoon, Tyler Fink. It's actually just these two. A silver car and a gold car. Two very nice liveries out there. Running all on their own. No real help from anybody else. I think they're just going to try and hope for a caution, perhaps. But who's to say we get one? Who's to say this doesn't go green the rest of the way? Purge now in prime position to utilize the lapped car as a pick into the corner. He's going to get ahead here, and the two behind him will be caught up. This is perfectly executed from Purge. Question is, how well do the others manage it? Oh, not good at all. Purge in the wall. Country Pepper, they're 4 wide on the front straightaway here at Indianapolis. Clutch FL man into the lead of the race. Clutch, T. Smitty, and Purge have kind of been the class of the field so far. Purge has gone from the front to the back, back to the front. Purge off the wall. And he's dropping back a little bit. And look at this. Look how aggressive Country Pepper is being in that bright green, blue, and yellow car to unlap himself there. Who is that next in line? Is that Chief Tankaroo? It is. They might be catching Chief soon enough to lap him. The leaders all in a row here. As they get across the line one more time. Purge to the bottom, Purge to the lead. There will soon be 2 lapped cars in on this fiasco. This absolute scrap, this brawl and a half. And T. Smitty and Country Pepper making their pit stop here. So that leaves Clutch and Purge all on their own, which is going to be good news from them. They've been the 2 fastest cars in the field, seemingly. So if they can get that clean air, work together, build a gap, this is a very big moment. Of course, if a caution happens, that kind of throws everything out the window. But assuming it goes green, and with how spread out it's been, it could go green the rest of the way. You have to account for that possibility. They can utilize the lapped car here. So they do one more lap than their adversaries. And Chief comes in as well. So now Slay Raccoon will inherit the race lead with Tyler Fink. They're going to do another lap compared to everybody else. Slay Raccoon has been known for some alternate strategies here. And we're into the second half of these lives of these tires. So yes, fuel is a concern, but tires more so, I would say. Clutch FL, man. Where's T. Smitty? Where's everybody compared to these guys? Here comes T. Smitty now. Looks like he's not getting as much slipstream from Country Pepper as maybe he would have liked. There's Purge ahead of Country Pepper. Clutch got a great exit. Clutch and Chief, what happened with Purge here to where they're so spread out? And by the way, Tyler Fink and Slay Raccoon are still going. They've yet to pit. Tyler Fink to the lead of the Vindy 150. Couldn't make qualifying this time. Gets crossed over by Slay Raccoon. Gets up his inside. Gets into the lead in turn 4. Does he come into the pits? Oh, they stay out again. Tyler Fink also stays out. But Clutch is well clear. He's working with Chief Tankaroo, who is a lap down. The dock. Oh, bad exit there. Is running 3 laps down. Oh, another bad exit. Gotta be careful not to enter in front of somebody on the pit road here. As Prince and G9 going at it. These guys all spread out. T. Smitty, Purge, and now here comes Country Pepper. And now I'm sure these guys are fed up with Country Pepper. Still a lap down. Still racing with him. Still in the way. Still costing him plenty of time. The gap. Out front. It's around 24 seconds from Slay Raccoon to Clutch. And he's staying out again. He's trying to push this stint as far as he can. If he's good on fuel, he can maybe make it with one more pit stop. Gap is starting to come down a little bit. G9 and Prince still swapping spots. And in comes Slay Raccoon. Did this stint pay off? Or did it cost them dearly with the overcut? We'll find out. Lap 40 of 61. Tyler Fink also wins, so they'll at least have each other to work with. We'll keep an eye on Clutch. You can see at the bottom of the screen, or excuse me, the top part of the screen. the track map here. They're barely getting into their pit stalls now. They're barely coming out now. Clutch is going to inherit the lead by a big margin. The gamble didn't seem to work too well. But if Slay Raccoon can maybe have a chance to get himself in the mix, Purge will inherit second, T. Smitty in third. And they're still trying to work together to run down the leader. So 3.4 seconds is the gap. But Clutch has Chief to work with. T. Smitty right behind Purge. 3.4 is the gap. They have 20 laps to try and figure out how to dwindle that lead down. Is Chief going to deliberately not help Clutch here? What can Clutch do to sweep Indy? 3.2 still. It's not coming down any. Look at that. Look how far out of his way Chief is going in the straightaway to not help Clutch. Very interesting. About 20 laps to go here in the Vindy. $150. Balloon has officially left the group here, which won't have any major impacts on the ending of this race. Gap staying the same. Chief is now behind Clutch. Not doing anything to help or hurt him. I'm curious. I'm curious to know what the team talk is like here. What are they thinking? What are they strategizing? Here goes Chief again. Now he's getting a little racy with Clutch. Clutch, a privateer driver, by the way. No team here in Formula America. Chief Jankaroo for J-Cat, but of course, his J-Cat teammate La Balloon nowhere to be found. 3.5, 3.6 is the gap. Running out of time if you're T. Smitty, if you're Aesop Purge. And that's got to be frustrating. That's got to be so frustrating for these drivers. Nowhere to go. T. Smitty utilizing the help of a lapped car and Chief Dinkaroo. But I think Chief's actively trying not to help him. Purge and T. Smitty, the two teammates, they're teammates by the way, desperately trying to get some Vindy 150 glory here. $15 to go here in the Vindy 150. 15 to go here in the Formula America season. Chief Dinkaroo, 2 is inside. But Clutch is just going to get the run here. The gap's over 4 seconds now. And ever growing. What do you do? If you're everybody else, there's nothing you can do. G9's all alone. Tyler Fink got separated from Slay Raccoon, who's working on Prince. That doesn't seem like they were working together, though. I think Prince just got past, maybe made a mistake there. 4.4 seconds is the gap out front. Now 4.3. And I think Chief is finally starting to get it here. Maybe he's just dropping off the back of him entirely. Because look at the gap now. So let's take a good long look at it. It's 4.4 even at this very second. Will it come down? Top left corner of your screen is where we're looking for that interval. Chief caught back up though. I thought he was going to back down. Oh, he's going to come into that pits. Which leads me to believe we're still one stop away from the end of this race. Still one stop to go for a majority of these drivers, I would imagine. .7. The gap's going to come down now with absolutely no help. This is the chance. Maybe the only chance. A caution is out. A caution is out. And there it is. Clutch around the race leader. Huge hit off of 4. It was reported in the chat as it happened in real time. This is going to throw a huge spanner in the works of everybody. Massive caution, massive moment for Clutch. He had it. He had it in the bag. All he had to do was bring it home. Maybe those tires were starting to go out. I think Purge managed to avoid it. He's going to have a golden opportunity. We'll be restarting with roughly 10 laps to go here in the VINDY 150. So caution, caution, caution. Things are gonna get sweaty now. It was actually earlier incident. Oh. Interesting. So clutch spun anyway. So there would have been a caution either way. We just didn't get to see it. Slay Raccoon, Tyler Fink, did their strategy pay off? Are they good to the end? Does anyone pit here? The answer? A resounding yes for the top 4. And what I can only imagine is going to be fresh tires for just about everybody. It's a longer stop for Purge. Does he have damage? That's the only reason he would have such a long stop. Softs will make it to the end here. Softs should make it to the end here. So they'll be the faster option. And it's just going to be a draft management game now because T. Smitty is out front. Chief Dinkaroo will be back on the lead lap after he's done pitting here. And man, we're going to get that run to the end. A dramatic finish on tap here. So the Doc will be queuing back up here. Sleigh Raccoon, I think, will be in the lead if nobody else is going to be pitting here. Looks like someone else is going to be pitting here. Prince, Tyler Fink, T. Smitty, all coming in. Clutch coming in. There's G9 as well. So very much differing strategies. And Country Pepper will be in second place. Chief Dankaroo will be in third. The two who are a lap down and causing a little bit of mayhem for the leaders. As you can see, the track's starting to get very rubbered in now, by the way. Those two were causing mayhem for the leaders. Now they're going to be fighting for the lead. And any mayhem they'll be causing will be for position. I think Doc will be getting his lap back here. The entire field with 10 to go should be on the lead lap. I'll hit the gas again as he goes around. I don't think he'll be able to catch up in time. But we'll be going racing, folks. 10 laps to the end of the Vindy 150. All comes down to this. Sleigh Raccoon, two-time race winner this season, drivers champion, teams champion. Only thing he's missing is that Vindy 150 crown. Country Pepper, the Canadian, raced in the very first season in the history of Vantage 5 years ago. Can he get a victory here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway? Chief Dankaroo, the all-time wins leader in the Vantage racing team. Can he add another one to his tally? Can it be somebody else, the pole sitter Purge? Here we go. Green flag in the air. Sleigh Raccoon leads them to green. And we're racing once again. Country Pepper looking to get a good restart here. He's weaving already. Look at this. Everyone to the bottom of the track. And they cross the line. We are racing. Country Pepper in second. Looking to make a move already into turn one. Already alongside. Does he have the traction? The top three got away really well here. Everybody else not so much. No, Sleigh sticks it back around the outside. And here goes Country Pepper. Here goes Chief getting squeezed. Pepper to the outside. Sleigh tried to squeeze him to the bottom. He's going to clear him, though. Does Pepper know he's clear? Yes, he does. New race leader, it's Country Pepper into first. Chief into second. Now they're going to try the same thing around the outside. Oh, Country, watch out. Watch the re-entry. Nowhere to go for Country Pepper. He dips it on the grass. Now he's going to drop a bunch of spots like crazy. Here comes Purge, the pole sitter, running third. Looking to get that run. Inside 10 to go here. Chief Dankaroo in second. Clutch in fourth. Sleigh Raccoon, though, trying to set the pace. And there goes Chief. Here goes Purge. To the outside. Can he make it stick? This is a risky move. If he can, will he back out of it? He won't have the traction. He's got to watch the wall on exit. And that's exactly what happens. Chief gets squeezed. Contact. Does he survive? Yes, he will not be too happy. Both Chief and Purge out of the running for the time being. Do we stay green? No one went around. Clutch to the bottom. You can hear that deceleration. That means caution is out. Interesting that they called it there. No one went around. However, there was two cars involved in an incident, so you could deem that as a caution-worthy moment. Things starting to get nitty-gritty. 7 to go. We'll be restarting probably with 5 to go. All comes down to this. I think everyone should be good on fuel. The Doc will be here as well. He'll be back on the lead lap. He'll be back at the queue. And here we go. So Clutch FL Man Was ahead at the line. Will we see anybody pit here? Should be good to go. I would imagine everyone's good on fuel. And I would imagine wrong. Tyler Fink, Prince, and G9 come in. Chief, Purge, of course they'll have damage. The dog coming in as well. So it looks like Clutch, Slay Raccoon, and Country Pepper will be your top 3 coming to the restart. As Prince, I think, gets out in first of all the pitters. Yes, he does. So Prince, with cones flying everywhere, will be restarting 5th. Tyler Fink 6th. The Duck in 7th. G9 Toes in 8th. Chief Denkaroo and Purge round out the field. The rest of the runners, so Ginger Ale and Loud, have lagged out. Coming to green. 55 laps down. There will be 5 to go as we cross the line. Clutch FL Man will lead the way. The 87 car looking to go back to back, looking to sweep Indianapolis. He spun from the lead earlier and got hit. And here he goes off a forward, green flag in the air. Clutch with an absolutely a stellar start. A stellar restart for Clutch. He's going to be completely unchallenged into turn 1, I'm pretty sure, as we get across the line and go into 1. Slay Raccoon will close up. He won't be unchallenged into 2, though. Slay's going to have to bide his time here. And he's going to go to the outside. Everybody going to be trying to make moves. Further back, there's Tyler Fink. Purge, the pole sitter. Out of the draft here for him and Chief. But out front, it's a 3-way fight for the lead. T-Smitty's going to wash up. Doesn't take anybody out, but does lose a little bit of time here. Tyler Fink, Prince, G9, all in the running for this VINDY 150 crown. Top 3 get a cash prize. Slay Raccoon into the lead of the race. And here comes Country Pepper up the inside into turn 1. Had to back out of it. Had too much of a run. Clutch. Same thing there. Washed up high. Slay Raccoon maintains the race lead. Weaving down the back straightaway. Here comes T-Smitty. He's in third. He's looking to take the lead. Slay Raccoon running the bottom of the track. Country Pepper to his outside. T-Smitty giving him a little bit of push. Oh, contact there. Big contact. Slays around. Off the wall. Holds on to it. If we stay green, that could be Slay's day over in terms of challenging for the race win here at the VINDY 150. Got a little bit too ambitious into turn 3 there. 3 wide across the line. Clutch to the bottom. Takes the lead of the VINDY 150. We are staying green for the time being. So it comes down to Clutch, to Prince, to Country Pepper. 58 of 61. Look at this, 3 wide, down the back straightaway. Country Pepper to the bottom of the track, looking for the lead. Does he get him here? Not quite. Clutch holding on to it. Lap 59 of 61 coming up. Coming to 3 to go. Here we are at 3 to go. T. Smitty, Purge, and Chief have worked their way up. The pole sitter, Aesop Purge. So close to a podium in last year's Vindy 500 last January. Just missed out, as I mentioned in the pre-race. On the money paying spots. Needs a top 3 to get that here today. Country Pepper leads us, coming at 2 to go in the Vindy 150. No more cautions from this point on. The top 6 are all in the running. It could be anyone's race. 2 to go in the Vindy 150. And who is it going to be? Nobody knows. Chief Dankaroo to the lead of the race with 2 to go. Lap 60 of 61. He's got Purge behind him. They're working together. Cars in the wall. Cars in the wall. It is T. Smitty backwards. We're staying green. And they continue to wreck. We're going to go back out front. We're at the caution cutoff. It's Clutch. It's Purge. It's Chief. It's 3 wide for the lead of the Vindy 150. The top 4 are now in it. Country Pepper could steal one here. What a thievery that would be. We're coming to the white flag. They're in the middle of 3. In the short chute. Off the final corner. Who wins it here? White flag in the air. 1 lap to go. This is it, folks. Vindy 150 up for grabs. Purge leading. Chief to his outside. Country Pepper behind him. Clutch looking for a way into this fight. Side by side into turn 1. Side by side into turn 2. Where does Country Pepper go? Purge is going to protect that bottom like his life depends on it. I'm sure of it. Still 2 by 2. Country Pepper nowhere to go. They're hogging up the whole track. It's these two. Longtime friends. Longtime rivals. Into turn 3 for the final time. Purge has the bottom. Here comes Clutch. Here comes Clutch. Clutch goes to the bottom of the Vindy 150. There's contact behind him. Clutch to the lead, off of 4. Does anybody get him? They're wrecking to the line. Can Clutch hold on to it? It is Clutch sweeping Indianapolis in the final corner on the final lap. Clutch of Fellman has done it. Purge comes home in 2nd and Chief in 3rd. Country Pepper couldn't get there when it was all said and done. He came together with Chief. But my goodness, what a race and what a finish. Clutch is your winner. He has done it. He has done it. What a finish. Let's get some interviews going if we can't. Where's Chief? There's Chief. Chief Dankaroo, it's Nico in the booth. You got me? Right, so crazy run to the line. You came together with the world famous Country Pepper. How was the end of that race for you? Oh boy. Yeah, it was something, that's for sure. Oh. Yeah, similar. He lost the last Vindy 500 to penalties. Do you think we could see something similar here today? Interesting. Okay, well, we'll let you cool off, let you regroup for the 500 so you can enjoy your viewing experience. I turned him up, I think.
I don't know. Just pretty garbage. Anyways.
All right, hopefully that's better. Well, thanks, Chief, for coming out. Let's see if we can get an interview with the race winner.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Where's Clutch? There's Clutch. All right, Clutch, Vindy 150 race winner. Can you hear me in the booth?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so, I mean, last lap pass, incredible stuff. Chief wasn't too happy with your antics, but how was that for you?
I know neither of them are happy. I've got a review being uploaded as we speak, but it's just I feel kind of dirty for making that move, but at the same time, I kind of got pinched into the grass, and that's what forced me up the track. But that's how I know I would hate it if I was in their position. I understand. But I'm just here for the race win. I'm not worried about the money. I just want the race win.
All right, well, congrats nonetheless. That's how the 500 or the 150 was won. So congrats either way. You crossed the line in first. And for your sake, I hope it stands.
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks for coming out, and we'll see you next time. And that's going to do it for the Vindy 150 broadcast. We are about less than an hour away, I would say, from the Vindy 500 broadcast, so don't go anywhere. Actually, you can take a little break, but we'll be right here live on the Vantage YouTube channel for the Vindy 500 in about an hour. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Congrats to Clutch for the race win, and we'll see you guys next time.